This is a document that I can pretty much, I guess, share with anyone. And I'll title it The Old Saying. Experience is the best teacher, but experience comes with age. And basically is talking about wisdom, because you pretty much have 3 levels according to astrology of guidance. Your first level is knowledge, second level understanding, third level wisdom. Blah, 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 blah. So, I can already tell this is going to probably be a part 1, part 2, part 3 audio. I remember my martial art instructors, boxing instructors, etc., in their 30s or mid-30s, even 40s. They would say things like, when I was in my 20s, we have a lot in common, Paul, but the difference is our age. And I finally understand it, meeting people 10 years younger than me, 15 years younger than me. I have a lot in common with them. But the catch is the age difference. And the easiest way to explain things is when you start skating for the first month, you're looking 3 feet ahead of you, because you're worried about rocks and sticks and everything, making you fall off your skateboard. As time goes on, as time goes on, you start looking 10 feet, 15 feet. After you've reached about 9 months to a year, you're looking at the next block. And at the next block, at every, the next 200, 300 feet, the next block, street block, you're looking for cars entering and exiting, driveways for stores, etc., etc. You're just watching and listening, feeling the ground underneath you all at the same time. Basically, this is the easiest way to explain knowledge and understanding. Yeah. But when you hit wisdom, you're looking at a bird's eye view. Now, you're probably thinking, how can you see up ahead? Well, it's called navigation of memory. Your navigation of memory is automatically looking at the neighborhoods that you skate. You see them with a bird's eye view, just like looking at a navigation, because you skated them so long. When I look at Houston, I'm looking at Houston downward, and that's how, as crazy as it sounds, is how I find old cities that I haven't been to in 10, 20 years. I've looked up my childhood, Anchorage, Alaska. I've looked up, Fresno, California. I've looked at all the places I've stayed because I remember them from a bird's eye view. I remember certain landmarks, and it's easy to find. It was the same thing in life. You're looking at things in a down point of view. So that's what I'm going to share with myself and the world and whoever's listening. That is the difference between wisdom and understanding and knowledge. Yeah. So I was thinking, well, most of us are thinking about luxury this, luxury that. We always want, we whatever we see, we want, whether it's a car or a motorcycle or shoes or hairstyle or, a good-looking chick if you're a guy, and if you're a girl, you want a good-looking guy to hang out with, blah, 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 blah. But what we don't realize, we have to look down and count our blessings and look at what we have, because whether we're looking at it, whether we recognize it or not, we already have luxury. Okay? Especially if you've been down the 5 roads I've been through, which we're not even going to get into those roads that I've been, those 5 different roads. Luxury comes in so many different ways. Health, freedom, basic necessities, bills paid on time. Luxury comes in so many different ways. So that's just something that I have to remind myself, is that you're doing the right thing if you just pace yourself. So very important. Pacing yourself, having balance, and never hurts to think out the box sometimes, whether it's 1% or 3%, never hurts. Yeah. Shine for my legacy. Thank you for your time. Today's date is October 19th. October 19, 2023, time 7:17 a.m. Shabbat. Legacy. Reaching out to part 2. That was part 2, and this is a PS with that. Here we go. PS part 2. As I said, I took a wild guess that this recording might have 2 or 3 parts, not just one. Experience is the best teacher, but experience comes with age. With that, I was just thinking in my mind, most people, especially, as a young teen, all the way up in your young 20s, with our friends, family, loved ones, whether you consider yourself a singular or a group, you're looking at what you've accomplished and analyzing that, comparing it to other people's accomplishments. I mean, I guess this is just the human nature. Animals do it, so I guess humans do it as well. Anyway, getting back to the subject. Your accomplishments, we analyze that. We analyze how much we've grown, excelled in our accomplishments. But what a lot of us forget is that whether you're just trying something new, which I call the, 30 to 90 day trial, you pretty much have to give yourself a pat on the back for sticking with something 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. You just, you should give yourself a pat on the back. So that's something to consider as well. It kind of goes back to the old saying, take it slow, keep it simple, don't worry, just be happy. Well, that's kind of in that area. Yeah. Give yourself a pat on the back if you stuck with something 90 days or longer. So that is something to think about as well. We have to give ourselves credit for that. Thank you for your time. Champ, I'm out. Legacy. Today's date is October 19th, 2023, time 7:39 a.m.